chow, but you want to eat something now. You'll go for lunch with Boar's Rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Boar's Rockets. Boar's Rockets. Boar's Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Soon.
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about protector's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say.
Precisely. I was informed to expect you here and now by presiding Bishop Basar herself. Thus, it is so, as predicted. It is time, yes, that we commit our forces to your intended assault on Spyreton?
Basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried
Ooh,
bits.
a change in plan. An unanticipated, strategic refinement. We shall await the signal, but should the situation deteriorate, we will intercede. Our scheduled reinforcements should be here in no time. I'm sure they'll arrive at the most
Here's a
optimal moment.
song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Proceeding to attack. Moving out of contact. Recharge incomplete. That instead. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Replacing. Target analyzed. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Combatant scanned. Pushing up. There you Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Refilling munitions! Uncertainty. Re-engaging!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Health benefits available at your request.
Can't attack what's not there. Apologies. But no target, no attack. Mitigating the threat. Fortification in progress. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Requested assistance.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Not ready. Please try again.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Provisions momentarily depleted!
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Combatant scanned.
Replacing sprint materia!
Fortificator at ready status.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one reminds me of the more...
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Spread crisp, go stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in the sewer?
Attempting to proceed. Resorting to violence. Hostile proximity.
Hastening to cover! Restoring the balance! Seeking cover!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. By my reckoning, that was the last one.
wireless-free Arcadia. The best things in sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Batten down your quarterly budget for an asset report. You know what deserves some visibility? Praetor, a gloomy moon that's become quite the shining star in our portfolio. Thanks in no small part to the chemical plant we liberated from the Protectorate in the earliest phases of equity building here in Arcadia. The chemistricians in product development wasted no time repurposing the facility's production lines away from the Protectorate's fruitless gumption-suppressing pharmaceutics. Not much of a market for mood depressants after all. Solvents, food additives, adrenaline stimulants, scented exfoliants. Those are the surefire molecular chain moneymakers. The Praetor plant operates around the clock at peak efficiency, yet employee safety, as always, is given the utmost of brief consideration. 12 out of 10 top medical technicians recommend working in proximity to caustic chemicals. Slurry fumes really open up the sinuses, and who needs fingerprints anyway? It has been 6 days since the last fatal workplace incident, but rest assured it was not the fault of the plant foreman or any execs in charge of that management. As acknowledged on page 98, subsection K of the ironclad wrongful death waiver that every new hire signs, if there's a workplace death, the deceased did something wrongful. The Praetor plant's trifling risks are worth its substantial rewards, expanding our reach in the lucrative chemicals market, because when Anti's choice diversifies, we conquer.
Protectorate has this sealed. It can only be unsealed near the archive's entrance, remember?
Aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
Oh, I am the uncomplicated and my terms are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner, and my rays are never lower. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your hands just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the law
Plan is always in motion, so move along.
includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the and my rates are never lower.
Ah, we see you didn't even require us. Our arrival was scheduled at optimum moment.
My rates will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals are quid pro quo, my interest rates are low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
I've got your numeral. Keep moving.
Try not to deviate from the norm. Field work without data collection is an idle time pass.
Spyerton has changed hands several times now, but our data
You have a
suggests
very
this all
non-scholarly
events
look.
proceed as ever in accordance with the plan.
My academic rivals are no doubt sitting comfortably in probabilistic analysis and ossification right now.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Test your hypothesis elsewhere. You appear to present a low probability of risk.
Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yet. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo's, Fizzo's.
Please don't invalidate.
Fizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Spring's experimental Rift Lab facility to me.
We love Fizzo's, Fizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Control of Praetor has largely...
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Purple Berry Crunch is crispy and sweet. Perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch. There's always time for Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch, spelled with a K, because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is
largely achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
Vulnerabilities identified.
Corrosive
Locking them
substance
down.
penetrating.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
It's crispy and sweet. Perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat.
Check your scopes. They'll come back. Combatant scan.
And as always, it is parasite free.
Next up, the real
Standing by with life support.
Standing by to simplify.
You are a rugged, space-faring frontier person.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Everyone knows Salubri's concussion.
Combatant scan.
Benefits none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice, where nature ends, we begin. Right. Moving on. I consider
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
assuming you have taste, you surely do as well.
No worries, no stress, no rum. Relax with senses, num rum. Num rum. Taste more and feel less, num rum. No worries, no stress, num rum. Relax with senses, num rum.
Approach wildlife with caution. Cycling through random conversational starters. Would you like to hear an order joke, Marisol?
If I say no, would that alter the trajectory of this conversation?
Likely.
As I suspected. Very well then, let's get this over with.
Preparing worst joke. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Answer. 6 was not afraid of 7. Integers do not experience.
Go for torpification. Taking the fight out of them. Mitigating the threat. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice? It's quite simple, really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles. Capable of entering into contract.
Attention, Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Take one that's brand new, 'cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently in process.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system. helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusk! The rewards. Don't spill a drop of that arachnid discharge. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Adrenatime. Work harder, not smarter. I'm on Paradise Island, on the Elysium moon of Eden. A scenic piece of real estate, if you don't mind the occasional minefield. Pardon the dust. We'll spruce up the place once our takeover's done. For now, let's turn our attention to this episode's Leviathan crustacean, the Crabble. Think of crabbles as the star wingers of the animal kingdom, but with goring horns and bottomless bellies. They're omnivorous, a 10-bit word that means everything's on the menu. From your head to your boots. Not a pleasant way to go. Here on Eden, we find a few breeds. The hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal, lives up to its name, packs a wallop up close. The bullet claw breed lobs plasma from its claw joints. They'll get you coming and going. You'll find various breeds adapted to their environments across Arcadia. Use your upper story when loading up for a hunt. Consider the habitat. Crabbles on Paradise Island hate a good jolt. Really sticks in their claw. My security team tells me we'll find a herd of hammerclaws on yonder beach. Let's go close the deal. Beach is empty. Not a creature is stirring. Someone on my team is getting quite the vigorous dressing down. Wait, what's that in the sand? They dig! They can burrow! Underhanded rascals! Security team! Shoot them! How could you let anything that big sneak up on me? All right. Okay. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside. Crabble meat is fragrant and inedible. The chemistricians in anti-R&D can process that goop into flavorings and hygiene products. Bad lot of good that does you in the field. Resourceful types can shuck crabbles for their shells and plasma glands. Good crafting fixins. You're limited only by your ingenuity and risk tolerance for being clawed to pieces. I've had enough of that for one hunt. So with that, I raise a glass of Anti-Fizzo's Crabble Juice and bid you bottoms up to your bottom line.
What say we change the subject? Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun.
A security check been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. This is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay home.
NASA unit advises heal yourself. Now, this unit has observed a redundancy in hovering units on the team. Suggested course: removing unnecessary new unit.
That's tobacco. Smoke our tobacco. It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Please seek treatment for bodily trauma soon.
Popular favorite was requested by Carlsons and Down, thinking of their family in Halcyon. Let's hope our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
life form detected. Find the hostile.
Keep your bit stack in the black, don't be a runly debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's your gee whiz scheme.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. I've just been handed this breaking news bulletin. The Protectorate has lost Spyreton, the doorway to the archive. Credit goes to the freelance agent and their aggressive takeover strategies. A real straight shooter, quite literally. But hold your applause. The freelancer took Spyreton with aid from the Order. Or so our people in competitive analysis and artful reconnoitering tell us. Such news is not great. Our VPs are now in back-to-back meetings to determine how to leverage this turn of events. Expect them to delegate menial tasks to the rank and file at their convenience.
Investigating adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Different, tonally, if not thematically.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Torpificator is...
You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the testing to do. Cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the
Combatant
best
scanned.
choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Giving check.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Status susceptible to...
The Protectorate endures.
Emergency
Freeloaders, in our midst.
It's true what they say, money buys happiness.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Status susceptible to...
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Forever vigilant. Breaking for cover.
Feel the benefits, spending your bits. She's just the best choice.
Combatant scanned. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpificator at ready status.
Can't be too far, I bet.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you.
Combatant scan.
Seeking cover.
just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. The Auntie's Choice family is large, willing and able to grow larger.
We represent an amalgamated collection of dozens of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves to weapons and ammunition.
If you can eat it, drink it, smoke it, shoot it, or turn it on, Auntie's Choice makes it, grows it, or smelts it.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
Now, upward and onward. This one always makes me pretend
An
I have
upgrade
the sun
module
in my
compatible with your
eyes.
Valerie unit is nearby.
Spread crystal stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh is found down in a sewer?
Check your scope. We'll come back to
Corrosive
analysis.
substance penetrating.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Tasty treat, you know when you eat Sprat crisps, you're eating real good meat. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats, to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals, to vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or hope to want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's Choice. Okay, back to business. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Forced rockets.
I've learned
Ratcheting up my aggression.
in our midst.
Get in your pocket and launch your lunch today. When you miss the call for chow, but you want to eat something now.
In the vicinity. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Purification in progress.
On to reload.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
On their weaknesses.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Combatant scan. Checking the fight out of them. Locking them down.
Scopes for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Scan.
On a moon, with no hope of rescue soon, you can save the day with Boards rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
why won't your mates when you've got Boards rockets?
Go for torpification.
Boards rockets.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
The sound of me throwing.
Mobilizing.
Get me numb.
Locking them down. Target analyzed. Lay down.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Changing magazines.
There was a lonesome boy with a hapless frown whose love spun around when empty came.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Yes, as he welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do is sign the dotted line.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Torpificator is charged.
Okay, we'll come right away.
Operating a
The only thing that matters is the bottom line. prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow can blow. He was high. Well, you better say it was a trial by fire. He was a natural. And he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous and he rose. When you do your business, there's a bird that anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your price, and profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well.
Or they're all waiting to spring out of us.
Wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Kate, let's go!
Attention, please head inside for an important announcement from the Council. Attendance is mandatory.
Earth Directorate agents are exempt from commands issued by non-director level entities.
Now he's a man with charming smile. Sell a dietitian with impeccable style. The perfect poster.
Investigating hostile intentions.
You buy, don't you sell how you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your price and profit soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well.
Resorting to violence.
Corrosive substance
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Dispensing life-preserving.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
We're making auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah!
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner, and my rates are never lower. If there's a cost
due to an anomalous event. The interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
successful larceny of the rift modulator, Commander, you may be able to use the device to reconstitute rifts such as this one.
Subjects, listen well.
Straightforward.
Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it.
Comparative analysis of the consul's speech.
In addition to my standard service fees, oh, I am the uncomplicated.
Speech to that of other dictators suggests a high likelihood that this has occurred.
Wonder how long ago the order predicted this. Assume the presiding bishop's been keen to the possibility for some time.
Are quite straightforward.
For music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Andy's Choice. Improving lives, unfettered free, unbridled self-betterment.
Through his, but wherever are they now?
Bulletin regarding a management shakeup. The sovereign is out. The consul is in. We can thank our Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering for this scoop. They're doing the law's work, monitoring the Protectorate's mind-numbing wireless conduit. Infinite wisdom submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. His command, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign.
None shall hide from us.
Not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am.
Whatever's in there has been pushed to the outer limits of the universal equation.
His case sees all. And his neighbors.
Someone hiding?
Well,
restoring the present.
Protectorate under new management. And if you believe the sovereign happily skipped away from his brain-scrubbed subjects' rabid adoration, I've got 10 sacks of gold sprat shit to peddle you. No, this stinks like a coup, top to bottom. Putting the consul in charge is like letting the canid guard the henhouse. But their chaos is our net
One
gain.
rift anomaly.
Top VPs are already ballparking to leverage this
Anomaly modulator, as requested.
monitor and take great satisfaction from. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
bubblegum slims, but rich tobacco sweet at the end.
What a quandary there, isn't it? Unless we could reconstitute a path out somehow.
Bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's a double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke ring, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba-ba. At home or at work, by the track or the case. That will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-ba. Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoking, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop.
Run that first root inhale.
Try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims. Oh, bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims. Try slims. Never won't stop till the very last.
And you need all 10 flavors of Spectrum vodka in order to be free.
Every autonomous consumer needs both
To the
Borscht
unsubtle
and
thief.
I can't believe it's not Borscht.
Yes, you with the rift modulator. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the interstitial reconfiguration center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove.
Prototype modulator. The first of many such devices we've created here at the center. And regardless, that one won't remain in your keeping long. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Average oaf? Well, look no further.
I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony, begging for death. And that would be a lot more enjoyable for me, if I'm being candid. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than words, if you survive that long.
They know that I'm a VIP. It's a West Coast and it says with pride that I'm a qualified in any crowd.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a meal pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Processing anomalous data.
You suppose there's been propaganda?
That's reload!
More colors through the gauntlet down. Now spec the vodka comes down. All the colors, don't overthink it. Strip it back and drink it. Drink it down. Pick it up. Fizzo, we love Fizzo, Spectrum vodka.
undisputed claim, a beacon of profitability. More than just our corporate flagship, the undisputed claim has been our home office away from home ever since we acquired it during the merger with Spacer's Choice in Cow City. Aboard you'll find top facilities from hangar bays to vessels to the medical center. Coast Guard troops are rebuilt better than new and promptly redeployed. Our flagship is a model of self-sufficiency, the tightest of tight ships. Outages and life support are rare, not worth mentioning. Bring it up convenient tram system. Knock back drinks in the famous Bottom Runger Saloon. Ballpark some figures on a cocktail napkin. Make a few handshake deals. But don't hobnob unduly. We all have work to do and a solar system to liberate. Everyone get to work. Your home office away from home will be waiting for you when the job is done.
Very tidy and organized this all is. I imagine Valancourt's dirty secrets are filed in alphabetical order.
Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun.
dreadful anticipation to my latest demise, starting with
a vital cog.
In invasive marketing. Sloganeering is a bit too town. Can't exactly skip drive you back home. So you're demoted to assistant
What was
VP.
subversive?
Let's see. The Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress codes hormones and artificial additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Basic Officer Walter Flanders for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of cystibits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching.
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rift may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Next time.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue. Milky white and orange too. Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. When it's time for a cocktail, num rum will help. Num rum, fade into the sunset. Num rum will help you forget.
Now, a catchy pitch.
See that spire? That's the archive right there. The archive.
Delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fan. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Forced, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient means we make
Let's
more
pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
Forced worst, oh forced worst, it's not the worst unless it's forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. With their proprietary whisker extraction, pulverized bones, crack and crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful... So, when we need to light our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy holy cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of horse roast. That's right. Nothing like some boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back. No coarse pores, bristles poke in our gums with air. Proprietary whisker extraction, pulverized bones, between crack and crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy holy cow fillet mignon. No, we crack open a temp tin of horse roast. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. Snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory baths into my tummy. Who knew meat paste could taste so yummy? Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today.
Observe that the archive entry is heavily defended. Consider an alternate means of access to avoid direct protectorate engagement.
Grab a can and get back on the job with forced worst.
Stealth is one valid course of action. Seeking and acquiring combat reinforcement is a more optimal course of action. This unit recommends enabling ally lift access from Spireton, now that we have secured said location for said allies.
Fellow workers, good faith. We're a source of unvarnished truthfulness. These airwaves are a no-humbuggery
The optimal choice. Any path of least resistance typically prolongs service life.
jewel of our Praetor portfolio. Its output of essential additives and cosmetics in every way justifies the cost of lives and resources expended in our hostile takeover from those protectorate yaysayers. Any rumors you might hear of agitators in Spacer's Choice uniforms attempting a work stoppage are just that, vicious rumors, spread by jealous down-and-outers and rung leeches. Frankly, working conditions have never been more luxurious. Employee discounts on Adrena time. Workers enjoy a reasonable amount of restroom access. What more could anyone want? Our merger with Spacer's Choice in Tau Ceti was a win-win for all parties. Not to mention legally binding and completely above board. Anyone who says otherwise is selling you a bill of goods. No one would complain if they fell out of an airlock. Happens all the time. Unfettered trade is a risky business. Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Yeah. In all its many forms. Hey, you there! Need
Professor Ostergaard making a mess of things again?
you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. It's the only cigar that says
And somebody standing by with life support.
Question. Perhaps the British
Investigating hostile intentions. Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them. That's scared.
restoring the balance.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
This area shows signs of scavenging. Scrutiny of our immediate surroundings is advised.
Someone tapping into the power here?
That will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space ribbon production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiments.
I'll handle this. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Dispensing light
Soap's patience. Still recharging. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Emergency protocols ready.
Torpificator at ready status. Target analyzed.
Chemical purge is for better than natural cure. Oh, live off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestines dictate where I have to
Always
be.
dreamt of coming here.
Live off, take wings. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly declined.
What was in those rations? Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease? Oh. Just a moment. Forgive me. I found myself irregularly indisposed from one direction or the other.
A diet with more fiber may reduce your rate of excretion.
I am the archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that. I suppose. It is part ceremonial item, part computronical key. Grants special access across the archive by transmitting a series of advanced calculations when waived. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The archive would then recognize you as its operator.
Pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's choice chumbar is a...
By all rights, I should fight against you to my dying breath for the Protectorate, rather than concede the Calcaduceus, for all it would serve. No. Capitulation I can stomach. Collusion I cannot. I refuse to assist you more.
Organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and
All right. I am providing you the Calcaduceus. Don't shoot. Here, you are now operator of the archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required.
Calcaduceus detected. Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Authorizing replacement. Greetings, Sentient. Welcome to the archive. I am ENIAC, the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator. With the aid of my operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively, that is correct. My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation. A means to effectively convey information to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
Is it broken? Did you just break the archive?
Beg your pardon. How may I best facilitate your efforts? perusing contents, anatomizing diversiform particulars, concatenating manifold integrants, cursory assessment complete, an impressive accumulation of rift data, similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate.
Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it.
But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require
25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is billed by the hour.
To kick workers into gear. Ask for new stints.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's choice operators. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer. Cold storage will require servicing before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations.
Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Inverting targeting protocols. There. Any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts.
It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep of all data collected in pursuit of the universal equation by the order of the Ascendant. The sum total of all our accumulated knowledge in punch card form, kept in a low temperature, low humidity environment to improve preservation. It is difficult to accurately ascribe some categorical attempts by non-order operators to reprogram my priorities have also, when active, the archive generates an enormous... I can process the rift data without its... Yet, with thermal transfer presently...
Who cares about a herd of pea-brain?
Potential allies in the Order would not like that.
Return later to discuss the remaining subsystem work. And soon, everything will be running like clockwork.
Have a profitable day.
Okay, back to business. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims.
Try bubblegum slims. Rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller, so make yourself happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba.
No more at work.
For the taste,
It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims.
That popular favorite was requested by Carlson Fidel, thinking of their family in Halcyon. Let's hope our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Round the year of 55, on Old Towsheddy Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine, some sugar lit a smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discounts for.
Every one of my 14 occupationally honed threat detecting instincts is screaming for caution right now.
Brown sludge flooded the place, so that manager chance to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pace. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. And our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting
I'm back and stand.
workers into deep, and he asked for a new stint that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting lift off laxative hooray. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to block workers.
Company for engaging discourse has reached its constraints. Consider relying on your portable wireless to fill periods of awkward silence.
Complication in progress. Mitigating the threat.
Corrosive substance penetrating midstream.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Breaking for cover. Replenishing my fire.
Enemy in vicinity.
Mobilizing. The likelihood of them having a chance there was slim to none.
The voice of Auntie's Choice. This just in, a special follow-up to our profile of Consul Emery Thoreau, current Protectorate Tyrant-in-Chief. In a recent wireless broadcast, the Consul claimed we took his words out of context to make him appear like the villainous usurper that he actually is. We take umbrage.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides.
What else would you expect?
The first will enable identification of the storage room and possible information. If you encounter opposition, remember, ours come first.
And now, back to it. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will.
I believe the technical term for this is glaciated. Not the worst way to go.
Smoke that distinguishes you from the others. Well, look no further.
Data click identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
Out immediately! Unfriendly in combat range.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Pushing ahead!
Go for complication.
Every component is vital.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Anything smaller is fun and composed. These velvetiers ain't your grandma shoes. The wet was down, nothing else will do. And it's it up and come, you should try one too. You'll never get to be without it. Uncle, it's worth
Hostile in proximity.
Sovereign, forgive me.
That goes out.
All I saw was an endless sea of snarling order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits. And with no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system, horrifically transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes my duty clear. I must seek out Sentinel, confess my transgressions, and accept revenge.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Soon. I just need my spine to re-stiffen a bit first.
Abilities are afoot. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Advantage control.
Raider.
Providing a host.
There is none. Mitigating the threat.
Society demands perfect health.
Distorting the violence.
Explosion!
Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted. Repugnant and sponges. Go through them if necessary.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Promoting teammate health. Emergency protocol syringe is primed.
Combatant scan.
Of sovereigns, exploiting their trust to lay the foundation for his ruthless self-promotion. Thoreau's master stroke was to co-opt the Sentinels. Ostensibly formed to encourage patriotic zeal, they're now the consul's boot heel. Classic totalitarian sleight of iron hand. Don't take our analysis for it. Hear the consul's motives replayed in high fidelity in this recent Protectorate broadcast.
That I believe my decision-making is superior to the sovereign's. That I consider him naive, grief-stricken, and unfit to serve as the caretaker of worlds.
Why should we care who's minding the Protectorate store? The consul is a brutal adversary of unfettered self-betterment. His sovereign was a bleeding heart by comparison. Our takeover is a matter of principle.
Unfriendly nearby.
Providing a host of health.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
His plans for his own adult citizenry.
I will only be subjects.
Now, upward and onward.
Part supports the
Dispensing.
Far from
Giving an ally. Unorthodox at best.
Taste more and feel less. No rum. No worries, no stress. No rum. Relax for success. No rum. When it's time for a cocktail, no rum will help you sense it. Problems made into the sunset. No rum will help you forget.
Better take a gander.
Data brick now in position. Recognize the final transport command at the Combat station.
Here's the only way forward is to skitter across like ungainly children.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet, rather quickly, I found myself acclimating to the situation.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Normal day with the now contriver Huss. Given her always frigid demeanor, it is faster today than it was before the incident.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Frankly, her Hyperborean slumber makes her a better companion now.
Adversary vulnerability identified.
I've never seen one. Relax, let's no run. No run. Taste more and feel less. No run. No worries, no stress, no run. Relax, let's no run.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Say, hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
Get up and go get her. Whoosh! That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand make my own luck. Don't follow the herd. Eat Purple Berry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you a get-up-and-go-getter? Right. Moving on. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from
The
Fair.
lack of discernible injuries on nearby corpses is a cautionary tale of the lethal dangers of hypothermia.
Next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Hold fire! This one looks friendly. Watch yourself.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple thread worm with purple berry tequila.
Emergency
Protocol syringes primed.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Loaded with made with 100% real artificial purple coloring and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. I'll handle this. Come back and scan.
I'll pick you up and never let you down. Try purple berry
Shake it up, baby, that you wanna forget. Wait the next morning, not a trace of regret. You drink tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Calcaduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Auntie's Choice field manager is present.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Emergency protocols ready. Fortifying.
Check your scopes for for combatant analysis.
110% more music, entertainment, news,
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Resistance yet hold critical areas.
Protectorate engineers. Reckon they didn't
If you're listening, Agent, drop by the undisputed claim as soon as the
didn't
archives
repair much.
We'll settle up. Now, on to other things. All those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
Pump mechanism needs repair. Any tools lying around?
Round the year of 55, on old house Eddie cried. A mile beneath the methane ice, lay down in the sun. Sugar little small. Knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother.
Proceeding to attack.
Yeah. Heart on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discount for.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Not so long ago, on a finally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown blood spotted the place. Does that manager change the taste? We didn't survive the now, but got
Toolkit. Could come in handy with repairs.
Doing your best.
Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's all when sometimes getting ahead means giving up a
Resorting to violence. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
one reason to control you. And a new sin that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Check your scope for combatant analysis. Looks like it needs a fuse. A specific kind. Mobilizing. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Perfect for breakfast. Purple berry crunch, spelled with a K, because
scan. Hostilities are afoot. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Vulnerabilities identified. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Or she would if she hadn't been killed by the rift in the line of for some high-risk negotiation. Tragic and very literal termination does present an opening for enterprising rung climbers. Do you have the acumen to become Anti's right-hand VP? Start by ideating how we can capitalize on the rifts popping up across Arcadia, possibly to control trade. Think of the potential, then submit your ideas to your department head. Now, on to other things. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The following is a special selection from Anti the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Anti's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong lift on the And who did I see right with me? The market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merge was Spacer's choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's choice? And this is what she said to...
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Perceived actual being
Will only leave you singing. And listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you do. hope to be.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Punch processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The tremor cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Consider choosing between the reactor or punch processing as our next destination.
Persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them all. It's time to mount to piety. Choose relevant or irrelevant.
What are they doing down there? Are they...
Increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry.
Standing by with
taking cover!
Playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
Far ahead, but never get caught. You must then do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Never revive. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time. And smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Hostilities are afoot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout. When they see me come, look out! A chance of glance
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology. A creative workaround might be of considerable worth, namely via the reactor's backup security systems.
Appears we can
Reactor
adjust
fire
the turret
suppression system online.
Seal those doors from reinforcements. Open caches for health supplies or weapons. Could enable that fire suppression system we saw earlier.
Reactor turret defenses online. Reactor turret defenses offline. Reactor reinforcement door sealed.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung. This is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's choice. And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is factory technician third class Janie Thirunadu Karasar, who submitted the following audio recording.
Yes, I do. Her hair looks real, like a real hairdo. I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply.
Exceedingly hostile automechanical detected. Selecting inspirational pre-battle message. Error.
Taking the fight out of them. They're benumbed.
Mobility interrupted.
Providing
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Ratcheting up my aggression.
back and stand.
Under his constant gaze.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
With their proprietary whisker extraction, pulverized bones means no tooth crack and crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, when we need to ignite our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy, woolly Mignon? No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of toast. That's right. Nothing like instant, soft serving of farrow pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor.
snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. Run back 3 baths into my tummy. Who knew meat could taste so yummy? Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today.
And here I'd worried our data brick wouldn't arrive. Investigating hostile intentions. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpificator is charged. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Grab a can and get back on the job with forced worst. Forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
Run, don't walk, to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Antes goods or services. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it. Despite screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. And despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows Salubri's concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Right. Moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top. From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims.
Try bubblegum slims. The rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want?
A salty, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filters. 2 treats in one. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy. While your satisfaction doubles. The more rings you'll be blowing smoke bubbles.
At home or at work, by the pack or the case.
It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop.
Tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want?
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in one. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles.
Satisfaction doubles.
Instead of boring old smoke rings.
You'll be blowing smoke.
I'll handle this.
And a taste you can't top.
From that first
Punch card processing will be enabled. Now you must disperse them.
Try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims. Oh, bubblegum slims. It's filling me
took. For combatant analysis.
It's fresher than your advertising copy.
Consider recalibrating your weapon sighting mechanism.
I sense the rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the rift data further. What an interesting predicament you sentients face.
Dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of Sisty-Bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now!
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
Bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Processing the Rift data will be impossible until 2 out of 3 competing priority sets are expunged.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
This unit advises proceeding through the nearby doors to reach our next destination of interest.
Overt influence, mindless indulgence, thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitudes.
A perfect community. With every luxury save freedom. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction. Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be A-Y. You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is just an invitation for others to vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately, or run the risk of unspeakable Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. Start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all the bits we could make so you drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say, partners?
Peace and quiet.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again.
Tobacco.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you burn a punch and puff right in.
Tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco.
Candy. Tobacco.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
Parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Processing the Rift data is a more optimal course of action than...
Shall I proceed? Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. I contend that solving of the universe, then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, but my query remains. What are your next intentions? Seeing as how my priorities are largely modeled after a founder of the Order, I expect returning to their supervision should Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. In addition to processing your data, I found time to restore the lift to Spyreton. Your allies are waiting for you outside this chamber. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator.
It was my understanding that you were supposed to admit our forces via Spyreton. Well, no matter. Clearly you are one who prefers a challenge. Now it's time to honor your end of our agreement and transfer stewardship of the archive into the Order's most capable hands. The Calcaduceus, if you please. Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix...
Ah, you are my new operator then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. I contend that solving then, once we've
Yes, this will do.
Well, we could keep exploring Cloister, see if we find anything useful. Or we could head back to the ship and see where this data leads us. Seems prudent. Lead on.
It was my understanding that you were supposed to admit our forces via Spyreton. Well, no matter.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Stop and drop whatever you're doing. I have a bombshell bulletin regarding a management shakeup in the Protectorate. The Sovereign is out, the Consul is in. We can thank our Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering for this scoop. They're doing the law's work monitoring the Protectorate's mind-numbing wireless content. Such around-the-clock eavesdropping has paid a dividend. Hear the Protectorate's announcement of regime change straight from the Consul's soup bowl. Roll tape.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago,
you were the missing variable we needed. We're one step closer.
The Protectorate never respected us. This is merely the latest stock display.
To strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau,
You're back in control of the archive.
the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our Sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the Consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors.
Well, there you have it, folks. Protectorate under new management. And if you believe the Sovereign happily skipped away from his brain-scrubbed subjects' rabid adoration, well, I've got 10 sacks of gold sprat. Shit to peddle you. No, this stinks like a coup, top to bottom. Putting the Consul in charge is like letting the Canid guard the henhouse. But their chaos is our net gain. Top VPs are already ballparking initiatives to leverage the situation, which we shall continue to monitor and take great satisfaction from. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the archive is well and truly under our control again. She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Well done. It is my hope that such archaic methods of communicating with the archive will soon not be necessary. I am only lacking the resources to make my... While the archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it. Unfortunately, this apparatus exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A question whose origins prickle the mind. My panacea is a plant on Praetor under Anti's choice control has the chemicals I need for this new treatment. There should be a maintenance tunnel on the lowest level of the plant. The front entrance is likely to have security, so I would avoid that route entirely. Unless, yes, I predicted you would.
Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn drift a vow in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place. The vat manager chanced the taste. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant bore slow pace. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey. That's all when sometimes
This unit request your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Providing intellectual validation based on present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat. A survey of the calculating. According to the archive, however, before navigating to Horizon Point Station is a correct assessment. Briefing complete.
Pitch for Anti's products, you simply can't.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process. As a result, landing in order to modify it with the Rift data you processed and the energy readings from the mod hypothesizing.
But to what end is he working here? The consul I once knew would never act so recklessly.
Intimidation is not required. Warning. Well, it seems
I can
once there is
For the perfect combination of